When it comes to healthy eating for people with diabetes, most of us immediately think of leafy greens, whole grains, or fatty fish rich in omega-3s. But what about meat? Is it true that eating meat automatically raises blood sugar? And do people with diabetes have to completely say goodbye to hearty, flavorful meals made with red meat? In reality, not all meats are as bad as we assume. Some meats not only avoid raising blood sugar, but also bring surprising benefits, supporting metabolism, boosting immune strength, and promoting heart health. What's fascinating is that these meats are often overlooked in daily diets, simply because few people know about them or realize they are suitable for people with diabetes. In today's video, you'll discover 4 special meats designed with diabetics in mind. These are not the typical meats found at every dinner table, yet nutrition experts rate them very highly based on scientific evidence. They are leaner, cleaner, easier to digest, less inflammatory, and do not cause a sharp blood sugar spike after meals. Rabbit meat. When choosing meat for diabetics, especially for those working to manage weight and blood sugar, rabbit meat stands out as a smart, reliable option. It is one of the leanest meats available, with extremely low fat and almost no carbohydrates, 2 things people with diabetes are often advised to limit. Even more notably, rabbit meat is high in high-quality protein, with a strong biological value, meaning the body can efficiently absorb and use it to build and maintain muscle tissue. This is especially significant for people with type 2 diabetes, who need stable, sustained energy without triggering a sudden blood sugar rise. The protein in rabbit meat helps you feel full longer and supports post-meal blood sugar stabilization, a benefit that starchy or sugary foods can't provide. Another key advantage is that rabbit meat is very easy to digest. Compared to beef, lamb, or pork, meats that often contain higher levels of saturated fat and are more difficult to break down. Rabbit is soft, light on the stomach, and puts less strain on digestive systems. This is especially helpful for diabetics with kidney complications or digestive issues. Reducing stress on the liver and kidneys is crucial for longevity and quality of life. Rabbit meat is also praised for its versatility in the kitchen. You can stew it gently with vegetables, make a light soup for a lean dinner, or roast it with herbs without adding sugar or oil. This simple cooking style preserves the meat's natural flavor and perfectly fits a diabetic diet, where controlling salt, fats, and sugar in every meal is essential. Finally, an unmissable benefit: rabbit meat does not spike blood sugar after eating. With a glycemic index near 0, meaning it does not cause a sudden rise in blood glucose, rabbit is perfect to pair with greens, whole grains, or salads in a balanced diabetic meal. It is also an ideal companion for low-carb or keto regimens aimed at supporting diabetes control. Rabbit meat is not just tasty, it's a healthy choice for anyone living with diabetes. It provides high-quality protein, is easy to digest, gentle on the body, and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. All of this makes it an essential part of a scientific and sustainable eating plan. Goat meat. When it comes to nutrient-rich meats that don't harm health, goat meat is often overlooked in the US, perhaps because it isn't widely available in mainstream grocery stores. However, in many Asian, Middle Eastern, and Caribbean cultures, goat meat has long been seen as a staple of healthy eating. As Americans grow more interested in lean, protein-rich, heart-healthy foods, goat meat is increasingly gaining attention, especially among those managing blood sugar. Compared to common red meats like beef or pork, goat meat has an impressive nutritional profile. A serving of goat meat contains significantly less saturated fat, a type of fat that can increase the risk of heart disease and impair insulin function when consumed in excess. Plus, goat meat also contains lower cholesterol, which is extremely important for diabetics, who already face a high risk of lipid disorders and cardiovascular issues. In addition, goat meat is a rich source of iron and protein. Iron helps prevent anemia, a condition more common than you might think among people with high blood sugar, while high-quality protein supports the maintenance and regeneration of lean muscle, which is essential for efficient metabolism. As your body builds more muscle, it uses glucose much more effectively, helping to reduce blood sugar fluctuations after meals. One of the biggest advantages of goat meat is that it does not cause a rapid rise in blood sugar. With almost no carbohydrates and an extremely low glycemic index, goat meat makes for a safe meal choice for diabetics. You can eat your fill, absorb plenty of energy and nutrients, and not worry about your glucose levels spiking afterwards, something many processed or refined foods cannot guarantee. In practical terms, buying goat meat in the US is not everywhere, but far from impossible. If you live near culturally diverse neighborhoods, home to South Asian, Middle Eastern, Caribbean, or African communities, you can often find fresh goat meat at ethnic markets or specialty butcher shops. Additionally, some organic and sustainable food websites now offer domestic, pasture-raised goat meat with no antibiotics or growth hormones, ideal for selective eaters. Goat meat is also versatile in cooking. You can grill it over charcoal with herbs like rosemary and garlic, marinate it and make Indian-style curry, or simmer it with veggies like carrots, celery, and onions, without needing to add sugar or processed ingredients. These cooking methods help you control salt and oil, while boosting fiber intake from vegetables, slowing glucose absorption and supporting blood sugar stability. Beyond its nutritional benefits, goat is also an environmentally friendly choice. Compared to cattle, goats require less water and emit fewer greenhouse gases, a plus for those who care about their own health and the planet. If you are looking for a high-quality, low-fat protein that doesn't raise blood sugar and can be prepared into delicious meals, goat meat is a smart option to consider. It's an excellent alternative to beef or pork in your daily diet, and can help stabilize blood sugar, increase energy, and support a healthier, more proactive lifestyle. Venison. In the world of healthy, lean meats, venison is often regarded as a refined, nature-inspired choice, but it's not yet a staple in many American diets. However, if you're living with diabetes or simply aiming for healthier eating without sacrificing the bold flavors of red meat, venison is a choice worth exploring. Compared to conventional beef, venison has significantly lower saturated fat, even less than many other lean meats. This is crucial for people concerned about heart health or maintaining stable weight. Additionally, venison has very low cholesterol, which reduces strain on cardiovascular health, a prime consideration in blood sugar management. But venison's benefits don't stop at reducing the bad stuff. This naturally sourced game meat is loaded with essential nutrients. First, it offers high-quality protein to nourish muscles, maintain strength, and sustain energy, critical for diabetics since healthy muscle mass supports more efficient glucose metabolism and helps keep blood sugar stable over time. Venison is also rich in vitamins and minerals. Its iron content is especially beneficial for those at risk of anemia, a common concern in diabetics, especially women and older adults. Iron is vital for red blood cell production and oxygen transport, keeping your energy levels up. It also delivers vitamin B12, a key nutrient for healthy nervous system function and effective energy metabolism. A deficiency in B12 can cause prolonged fatigue, nerve issues, and even memory problems, all symptoms diabetics may experience if nutrition is overlooked. Moreover, venison contains zinc, a mineral that supports immune function and helps insulin regulate blood sugar. What many people love about venison is its flavor. It tastes richer than beef, with a slight wild scent, but not in an off-putting way. The meat's natural, pure flavor often attracts fans of quality, traditional cuisine. This taste profile pairs well with simple, minimally seasoned dishes, making it a great fit for low-carb, keto, or strict sodium and sugar-controlled diabetic diets. Venison is also easy to cook. You can grill a fillet with black pepper and fresh herbs, sear it quickly with garlic and vegetables, or make a balanced soup with carrots, celery, and mushrooms, all without adding sugars, flours, or industrial oils. These methods let you control calories and carbs while preserving all of venison's nutritional benefits. Although venison isn't commonly available in mainstream supermarkets like chicken or beef, you can still find it at local specialty meat shops, farmers markets, or natural food suppliers, especially during hunting season or in rural areas where venison is legally and safely sourced. Increasingly, online vendors offer naturally raised, antibiotic-free venison, vacuum-packed and delivered, so you don't need to hunt it yourself. Venison is a golden choice if you want a lean, powerful, natural protein that's extremely diabetes-friendly. It helps your body get enough protein and essential nutrients, and supports a lively, healthy eating plan. With its rich flavor, nutritional value, and ease of cooking, venison truly deserves a spot in your weekly meals, especially if you're on a journey to manage diabetes in a smart, active, and sustainable way. Bison meat. On the path to finding foods that satisfy taste desires while promoting health, bison meat is emerging as an ideal alternative to conventional beef, especially for people monitoring blood sugar or looking to reduce unhealthy fats. Bison meat is famously lean, These animals are often pasture-raised in close to natural conditions, resulting in firmer muscles and much less fat compared to commercially raised cattle. This makes the meat gentler on the digestive system and free from the high levels of saturated fat that contribute to raised cholesterol and insulin resistance. What's noteworthy is that bison meat doesn't just reduce harmful elements, it adds beneficial nutrients, especially valuable for people with diabetes. One key nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids, typically associated with fatty fish like salmon. Omega-3s help lower inflammation, support heart health, and improve insulin sensitivity, meaning your body can use glucose more efficiently without needing to produce excess insulin. Bison is also rich in essential nutrients such as iron for red blood cell production, zinc for immune function and insulin regulation, and B vitamins, especially B6 and B12, for nervous system health, energy metabolism, and preventing chronic fatigue. Another plus is that bison meat contains significantly fewer calories than regular beef, while still delivering a high protein content. This helps you feel full longer, curb cravings, and maintain stable energy all day, without causing a sudden blood sugar spike, crucial for managing diabetes and metabolic health. In terms of flavor, bison has a richer, slightly sweet, natural taste and a more pronounced aroma than standard beef. Even light seasoning with salt, pepper, garlic, and herbs is enough to create a delicious dish. Bison is perfect for healthy cooking methods like oil-free pan-searing, charcoal grilling, veggie stews, or even lean burgers on whole-grain bread with fresh greens, options that help control carbohydrate intake while delivering texture and flavor. Though bison isn't common in every grocery store, it is becoming more accessible through natural food markets, chain stores like Whole Foods, and online clean food retailers. Many suppliers guarantee antibiotic and hormone-free meat, processed under strict food safety standards, so you can confidently make it part of your regular diet. With all its nutritional advantages and culinary versatility, bison deserves to be a top substitute for conventional red meat. If you enjoy bold meat flavors without compromising your health, bison is a smart, delicious, and sustainable choice for anyone managing diabetes. Approaching dietary changes doesn't mean giving up favorite meals. It's about making smarter choices for long-term health, daily energy, and living with diabetes instead of letting it limit you. If today's information gave you a fresh perspective on meat, that's exactly what Diabetic Health 247 aims to deliver. Practical knowledge, easy to use, and always putting your health first. Follow the channel to continue joining us on this journey toward a healthy, proactive, and sustainable lifestyle for people with diabetes. Subscribe and hit the bell to never miss simple yet effective tips each week.